What's up, YouTube? Your girl is back with another how-to video. Today we are making air fried hot wings. This is one of my most requested recipes, so let's get into it. So things you will need chicken drumettes. Now I am a drum person. If you prefer flats or both, you are more than welcome to have both. You're gonna need some Pam olive spray, some Frank's red hot wings, fresh garlic. You will only need a sprinkle of Creole seasoning, fresh ground pepper, and onion powder. You will also need some fresh parsley, cilantro, and then, as I also mentioned, the garlic. So we start with our chicken. You're going to go ahead and clean however you clean your chicken. And once that's done, you are going to pat dry the chicken with a paper towel. Now what this does is take out all the moisture from the chicken, because we don't want too much wetness going on in our air fryer. We need our chicken wings to be nice and crispy. I have a Ninja air fryer, which I love. It comes with this cute little basket, and it fits about, I would say, about 10 to 12 wings without overcrowding it. So we're going to go ahead and place our chicken wings inside of our basket. And like I said, you don't want to overcrowd it because we need our wings nice and crispy. So once you loaded up your wings, you are going to spray them with Pam olive oil spray. So if you notice, I did not season them prior to putting them in the air fryer, and just from experience, the seasonings cause the oil that drips down to the bottom of the basket to burn faster, and it just makes the house smoky. And yeah, we don't want to do that, so I only spray the Pam olive oil, and then I put these bad boys in. We're going to cut it on, set the time. I start off anywhere between 20 and 12 minutes. I cook in increments because you don't want to overcook them and you don't want to be burnt. So you can start off with 20 to 12 minutes, and we will come back once they are done. So here's what they look like when they're about ready. I did end up having to add another 10 minutes onto that 12 minutes. So this is what they look like. At this point, we need to go in and flip the chicken wings over, just because we want super crispy chicken on both sides. So you give each and every wing a flip, and then it's going to go back into the air fryer. And this you can do in moderation as well. So 400 degrees. Seven minutes. So now it's time to start our sauce. So here I have minced my garlic, I have parsley, and I also have fresh cilantro. So this just elevates the sauce and it brings out such yummy flavor. So you want to make sure to dice both, because no one wants to bite into big pieces of these. So yeah, let's get our sauce started. So in a cast iron skillet, I start off with some European style butter. I prefer this butter because it has fat high content and it just breaks down better. So you're going to let that melt down. And once it starts simmering like this, we're going to go ahead and add our fresh ingredients, starting with our garlic. Now we're going to add our parsley and then our cilantro. So as you can see, we have a nice simmer going, and we're just going to simmer this around and let all of those good flavors release into our butter. And that way it can be passed on to the rest of our sauce. Now, once this process starts to simmer, it literally only takes like, I would say 3 to 4 minutes before you get to this point. So this is where that garlic starts releasing that good flavor. And then you're just gonna, continue to stir it around a little bit. And at this point, you can go ahead and add your hot sauce. Now, I am the queen of not measuring. I do not measure anything. I kind of eyeball how much chicken I have, and then I let that determine how much sauce I would need. So yeah, you just go ahead and pour that hot sauce in there, and you want to get everything incorporated. And once that hot sauce and that garlic marries, oh my gosh, guys, like I wish you could smell it. So we're gonna add our onion powder. Just a sprinkle of the Creole seasoning because it is very salty and the hot sauce is naturally salty. So you literally only need a pinch of it and it just elevates the flavor a little bit. So I added some fresh cracked pepper. And then I'm going to go ahead and stir that around. Now, once all of this is well incorporated, we're going to go back to our wings. This is what they look like when they are ready. Everything is nice and crispy, like they really look like I've deep fried them. But nope, it is just my air fryer. Look at those wings, y'all. Good and crispy and ready to be poured in our sauce. So I take tongs, and from my basket, I just pick the chicken up one by one. And then you're going to add it to the sauce. And while the stove is on medium high heat, we're going to go ahead and roll our chicken around. I like doing it over the stove because one, it's coated better and it kind of, that sauce cooks into the meat. It's just better flavor. So you just keep stirring and flipping and tossing and turning until your wings are to your liking.
What? You don't like hot wings. What are you talking about?
So it's been about 2 to 3 minutes. My wings have cooked. And now I started the next batch because every time I make these chicken wings, I make at least 30 to 40 wings for my household. And it's the same process over and over again. You just add the chicken wings one by one. And I can normally do 2 to 3 batches worth of chicken. Let's say 30 wings with that sauce recipe before I have to start over or add more of anything. And as you can see, every wing gets a good amount of sauce. They're not drenched, but they're coated like just right. And in our cast iron skillet, the sauce does not burn, which is why I love cooking it in this pan. I haven't tried it in any other pan. I'm sure you can use a saucepan if you do not have a cast iron skillet. My opinion, it turns out better this way. And then if you wanted to put this in the oven a little bit, you could just do it straight from the pot. You wouldn't need to transfer it to anywhere else. So here is the finished product of our air fried hot wings, ready to go. This is good for any occasion. If you're having company over, your family is to love it. Thank you guys for watching another video.